So my journey through Instagram, I've started around 2016, and since then I've just been a bit like uploading it when I start to do work in progress or when I finish the work. Mostly I didn't really show myself that much because I felt like most people would lose interest in doing that. But when you think about it now, it's like people have more interest in what you look like than what you do as a hobby, and that's very, I don't know, man, it just feels very weird sometimes. But at the same time, I don't mind. There's nothing wrong with being free for your account. It's your account, you do what you want. But here's the thing, I've been on Instagram for like years now, so 2023 now compared to 2016, so it's about 7 years now. And guess what, I've never had 1k like, I've never had 10k likes, I've never had 100k likes, and I've never had a million k likes. But that's okay. But the thing is though, I've given up trying to show people my artwork most of the times on Instagram, because guess what? No one cares. No one cares. Literally nobody cares. And that's fine. I'm just doing this for my own sake. I could share it, but no one's gonna care that much. I mean, most times it's just about how big your numbers are for most people, like most brands and famous people. So Anthony Starr liked one of my fan arts of The Boys, of him and Karl Urban. Karl Urban didn't see it, but that's fine. And don't get me wrong, if actors or musicians didn't see the artwork that I did do of them, then fair enough, because I'm sure some people have someone to do their Instagram for them and then post it. And it's not just them posting it themselves. I mean, you know, they're a big brand now, so either way. But when it comes to brands like BBC or I don't know, Sky Sports or like, you know, those kind of brands, it's like, how many of them actually care about you posting the artwork? It's like you have to send them an email specifically to show them, do you mind sharing this and that, which is, you know, could be another thing. But really though, it's like most of them will probably think that it's another of them spam accounts that do stuff. And speaking of like spam fan page accounts gets more recognition than anyone doing art on Instagram most of the time. But then again, at the same time, there are ideas around it, like having a reel, and these days reel gives you a bit more views than your Instagram videos do sometimes, if that makes any sense. But then again, like, I have TikTok, for Christ's sake. Like, I could just post it on TikTok. I don't need Instagram to be real, which is what most people are doing now. Every social media brand now is now trying to be like the exact same thing. Like, Facebook is now trying to do more reels, and so is Instagram, trying to make it look like Instagram and Facebook are like TikTok, or TikTok is trying to be like Snapchat. And then, you know, you got Instagram now trying to be like Snapchat, X, Y, and Z. It's been happening for years now. It's so stupid. Like, honestly, it's really stupid. But at the same time, you know, that's fine. I've posted some artworks at my time that I felt like has been my best work. But did I get money for it? No. But that's fine. So the thing is, at this rate, like, I've never had moments like that. But that's okay. I mean, you know, I could just go to markets, I could just go to real life events, because there are a difference between, you know, putting your work out there publicly and then putting your artwork on the internet. And these days people forget to watermark their work, which is fine. But at the same time, I just feel like at this rate, you don't give a shit. Like, no one does. So at this rate, I just do what I do and just like post what I want to post. But at times, like, I just feel like I might be one of the many people that is never going to get 1k likes or 1k followers, or 10k to 100 to a million likes or followers, which, alright, fine. But I have been on 1k before, as I said before, and I got the hack, so I had to start from square one. I've been on 300 followers for like time and time again, and it's just been a bit up, down, up, down, up, down, which, fair. But at this point, like, if you are really serious about posting stuff on Instagram, then you're gonna know them. Numbers actually do matters, because the thing is, people say it doesn't, but it actually does. You want to see what artwork does well, and you want to see artworks that don't do well. So you want to avoid doing the artwork that you don't do well and the stuff that does do well. But if you are just only focusing on your content and doing it for fun and not caring about it, then yeah, sure, go for it. But at the end of the day, why care so much about it? I guess it's like, it literally feels like a lottery at this point. No one's gonna really care that much about the amount you make or the amount of likes you get, X, Y, and Z. I mean, it may be a big achievement, it may be a surprise. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be cool and it would be fun and nice to actually get the numbers that we probably have in our heads and it's just in our imagination. But really though, I just feel like I don't really care at this point. I hate Instagram anyway. I mean, it's always about this and this, and yes, I picked one of the content creators that I really don't care for and don't like. So oh well, that's what everyone's obsessed with. Everyone's so down bad these days, it's like you can't blame them. But hey, I mean, I've been down bad before. Either way, I'm sure everyone has. Like, don't even tell me you haven't, because if you haven't, then you're capping, honestly. But yeah, all I'm saying is don't give two shits about the amount of likes you're getting, even if you feel like you're the one that's not gonna get a huge number. If you really want to do it, then fucking hell, go for it. At this point, who really cares? Like, no one does. So just do it for your own sake, do it for fun, and fuck what people think. But yeah, if you want me to give you more details about these sort of things, then I'd like it if you guys subscribed. But either way, I know I'm not gonna get 1 million ever in my life or 1,000 likes ever in my life, but that's fine. There you go.